Hello all you amazing people, and remember you're always amazing because you clicked on this video out of all the videos you could have clicked on. And if you want to be more amazing, you can also subscribe, because if you want to make my Christmas, then we're like 30 away. Actually no, now we're 20 away from 1,500. If you want to give me a Christmas present, that would be great. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over whether you should summon on Raiden and Ayato's banner. I almost forgot that Ayato was the other rerun. Now I just want to say, I think that both of these characters are pretty good. Like, overall, I think both of them are pretty good. Let's look at the 4 stars. So, Kujo Sara. She's great, especially if you're going for Raiden. Yeah, I mean, that's the end of story. If she's great, especially if you're going for Raiden. Like, I mean, so she has 60% crit damage for Raiden, and then, you know, that's pretty good. Raiden's crit damage and crit rate stats aren't that high normally, because she wants, you know, energy recharge, which her weapon has. Normally, you're seeing these characters with 200% crit damage, but 66% of that, most likely, is from their weapon. Like, my Ito has 247% crit damage. His most of his stuff is from his weapon. Like, he gets 88% crit damage. I mean, that's pretty insane. So, because Raiden's weapon only gives her energy recharge, she's gonna have a lower crit stat, which is going to help that Kujo Sara is gonna give a decent amount to that, because I don't know how to word it, but there is some like diminishing return, but not really a diminishing return. I don't know, but you invest so much into crit stats, it's just like, oh yeah, we went up 1%, but it's like, it's not as impactful as the first couple, like, you know, 100 200%, right? It's not that impactful. So that's basically what I was getting at. Kujo Sara getting 60% crit damage, really good. Then we have Rosaria. Eula is slated to come back soon, so if you don't have C6 Rosaria, she could definitely be good. Now I'm just realizing I don't have C6 Rosaria, and I'm really excited to see how Rosaria is going to perform at C6. Sayu, she's a mid character. There's literally no use case for her, basically. I'm sorry, but that's it. She's a mid character, not really that good. She's a DPS sort of character, but she's also support. Healing support, not that good. We have multiple healers that are just outright better than her, because Sayu's not really doing anything off-field, like providing element. Like, Kuki, you know, she's providing electro. She can do hyper blooms and stuff. That's what makes her good alongside her healing. Sayu, she heals, but that's about it. She also does a little bit of damage, but it's not that much. It's better to just use Shangling over that. So, Raiden's banner, her 4 stars, pretty good, right? And then same goes for Ayato's banner, I mean, obviously. If you don't have either one of these guys and you're going to summon, which I'm going to say right now, summon for Raiden. If you don't have Raiden, summon for her. And even if you do have Raiden, honestly, going for C2, it's not exactly a bad option, because she's just going to dominate the game at that point. She's destroying literally everything. However, some people may not like her playstyle, which if you don't like her playstyle, then you're probably not going to like Ayato's, I imagine. So, you know, do with that what you will. I wouldn't recommend, if you don't like Raiden's playstyle and you have her and you just sort of never use her, then don't summon for Ayato. It's just not going to be worth it. They have basically the same playstyle. It's a little different, but it's basically the same. You know, your limited duration, you convert your stance and you just slash away, right? It's the same sort of playstyle. I mean, Ayato, he can be a support sort of, giving, I don't remember his burst, but I think, you know, he applies Hydra. That's what I'm going to say. I don't remember the exact details of his burst, but I think I may or may not be wrong, but I think he gives normal attack damage bonus on his burst, which can sort of support, but it's really just for him. Yes, he does. Okay, I'm pretty sure he does. Okay. Now we get into the weapon bidder. Don't summon. I'm saying this right now. Don't summon. Haran, not that good. So Haran, I'm not sure how viable it is anymore. I really don't think that it's like super viable. Now for just if you want to summon on this banner, luckily, it has 2 limited 5 stars. I think that's a pretty good consolation whenever there is a new weapon banner, because 2 limited 5 stars are always better than those dumb banners that for some reason have a 5 star, a limited 5 star, and then just a generic standard banner weapon. That's just not good. You really want to just see 2 limited 5 stars, because you're always going to end up pulling the standard banner weapons. Look, I'm 2 years into this game. I'm still waiting for my Wolf's Gravestone and my Primordial Jade Wing Spear. I don't want to pull it because I lost the 50-50 on this one, because I have so many more chances to pull Wolf's Gravestone than I do Haran. Like, even, I'm a collector. I do like to collect things, so if I get Haran, I'll be sad because I don't have Ayato or literally anybody to use it on. If you don't know, I'm C2 R1ing my Raiden, so I have to get 2 Raidens on this banner, which I'm like 30 away from. I'm 50 pity. I have 30 summons. I can get at least 1 Raiden, right? And then I'm gonna, wail, and then, hopefully I'll get her weapon soon. I also do have some pity on the standard or this weapon banner, so it shouldn't be too tough for me to do. Hopefully I get it early instead of failing 3 times. Because if I fail 3 times, that's guaranteed Haran, a standard, maybe a standard, or it's R2 Haran, which is, oh no, please no. Because at that point, I just feel like I have to get Ayato. Oh, man. That's a scary thought. But let's look at the 4 stars. Aside from the 5 stars. The Great Sword, it's pretty good. I think it's good, best in slot maybe for Beto or something. It's a good option for Beto, right? The Favonius Lance is really good. I use it on multiple characters. Very good. Lion's Roar is mid. Sacrificial Fragments, just make sure that that is what it is. Yeah, okay. Sacrificial Fragments, good for Sucrose, really good, I think. Then we have this bow. The problem is there's not too many bow characters in this game. And the bow characters that are here don't really have bursts that do like massive amounts of damage. Like if we really look at it, I think Venti is the only character that does that, and you really just want to build a full EM Venti, so this weapon will do literally nothing for it. Yeah, that's about all I can think of. I don't think that, this bow is really useful for any characters. Yeah, this bow is just not really that good, right? Yeah, not really that good. So yes, I don't think that this weapon banner is too good, but you do have one of the best weapons in the game, which is Engulfing Lightning. Engulfing Lightning, great for Shangling. That's all I have to really say is Shangling's a god. Like, if I will be using this weapon in a video. Hopefully you all have great luck in your summons, but I would just recommend don't summon on Ayato if you don't have Raiden, and I don't recommend summoning on Ayato, honestly. Like, he's good, but I feel like he's very good, but I don't feel like he's like top tier. There is a team where you use him and Ayaka together. I think if you summon Ayato, you're not exactly losing, but you're not exactly winning either. Like, it's not like a huge W. You got Ayato, he's gonna make the game way easier for you. No, I think Ayato is just sort of like, yeah, he's good, and you'll be using him in some cases where, like, you could use him in some cases. He's really good for Cookie Hyper Bloom, which is another reason I might really just wail out and try and get Ayato too. Oh god, this is really not good for me. That's gonna be it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.